Back 20 years ago, we always had, I think in the mornings, we had like a 10-15 minute break built into our school day. So, I mean, kids would go out there, teachers would go out there and just kind of hang out. And, they kind of got on, the kids were sitting on the ledge, but most kids just sat on the ledge and hung out. And, they all ate in the middle area. I mean, we had dances there. So, I mean, we were a smaller school then. So, and I think the reason that's why it kind of was taken out when we remodeled, just because we just outgrew it. It came down because we got too many students. The school back then was only built for like 450, and by the year 98, 99, and we were up to almost 800 students. So there just wasn't enough room, and plus it had a lot of termites in it. When they went to start tearing it down, the termites were just, they were surprised that it was still staying up. Oh. There was so many termites in there, it was nasty.
That's where the tables were for the lunchroom, for studying. But everybody sat on it, everybody put their books on it. It was just, just additional seating in the commons area. It, just framed a lot of pictures, we had our madrigal feast in there. It was also part of the stage for our madrigal feast. It was just part of, everything we used in the commons. That's what our ledge was. It really wasn't a wall. I guess it did kind of act like a wall, but it was just part of the commons area. I guess I didn't really realize how much I liked it until it was gone.
I kind of liked it because it's separated, like right now, since it's flat, everybody kind of weaves through the lunchroom. If people are sitting there eating, they wind through. But when it was raised, it was kind of nice because then people could go around, but then you were kind of enclosed, if you will, when you were eating lunch. Like I felt like you had a little more privacy and a little more distance between people. So I just kind of liked that a little better. I joke, like I missed the ramp to the lunch line because the lunch line would get so long. Because back then we used paper punch tickets. You didn't scan your card, but the line would get so long when you were trying to get into the lunch line, you had to go up the ramp and line up and then wait to go down the ramp to get your lunch. So, depending on how early you were to lunch, it depended on how far back on the ramp you were. But I always just laughed that I'm like, I remember standing on like a loading dock, if you will, getting ready to go to the lunch. So that's what I remember the most about it.
We used to have a break between second and third hour for about 10 minutes, and so whenever anybody would, or when we would have break, we would all just go out and everybody would sit on the ledge and we would just hang out and have fun. And the lunchroom was actually elevated inside of where the ledge went around. So half the people would sit on the inside in the lunchroom and the other half would sit or stand on the other side of the ledge, and we would just hang out for 10 minutes every day and kind of have fun. The ledge was awesome because it was just kind of our place. It was where the lockers were where they are now, and so we were all divided up by class, but it just kind of defined where you were, and you just kind of knew, oh, I'll meet you at the ledge, during lunch or passing period or whatever. So it was a neat thing to have. There's so many kids here now, though, I don't think that it would be feasible to have that up in the commons anymore, but I do miss it. It's kind of sad when I walk in because it's just this big open space and there isn't a defined space for each class.